In the oldest wing of the Lagos Institute of Technology, where the walls flaked like pastry and the lights flickered as if haunted, there sat a forgotten basement. And in that basement, a server room. It was supposed to be shut down years ago. At least, that's what the paperwork said. But one Tuesday afternoon, Akin, the janitor known more for his love of jollof rice than anything technological, discovered otherwise. He had been searching for a place to charge his phone when he stumbled across the unmarked door. What's this place doing locked with padlock and still buzzing like Nipah is inside, he muttered. Curiosity, the infamous troublemaker, did its thing. Akin found a key nearby, because of course it was just lying there, and cracked the door open. The air hissed with chilled, recycled breath as lights blinked from racks of ancient, humming servers. At the center sat a dusty terminal screen. The words Project_Chrono, System Idle, glowed like something out of a sci-fi film. Akin squinted, wiped the dust with his shirt, and tapped the spacebar. The interface flickered alive, except it wasn't displaying code, or emails, or cat memes. It was displaying time. Dates, hours, years, whole decades, all laid out like a YouTube timeline slider. The controls included buttons like Fast Forward Lagos, Pause National Grid, and the most tempting of all, Rewind Lagos. All this just to check light bill, Akin chuckled. Then he clicked it. The floor shook slightly. The hum deepened. Somewhere far above, a car alarm screamed, and then abruptly fell silent. The air grew heavier. Akin ran upstairs. Outside, things were weird. Billboards were gone. Street signs looked faded. People were confused. Even the downfall drivers, normally unshakable forces of Lagos chaos, looked unsettled. Phones had turned into Nokias. Internet vanished. ATM said insert card, not fingerprint. Jollof was cheaper, but so were salaries. Akin blinked. Abeg, what did I do? Meanwhile, somewhere in Abuja, a red alert pinned across a long-forgotten dashboard. Project Chrono had been activated. Again. Within hours, Dr. Ife, one of the original scientists behind Chrono, arrived at the scene. She stormed into the server room, eyes wild, hair barely tied, voice carrying both fury and caffeine. Who touched my server? Akin raised his hand. It was glowing, more. I thought it was, like DSTV. Dr. Ife groaned. That server controls a temporary prototype. It was designed to rewind the city by a few minutes for economic optimization test. Not 20 years, you legend. Turns out, Project Chrono had been mothballed after a test in 2003 nearly brought back the Y2K bug and deleted the president's entire email archive. Now, Lagos was a tech graveyard. No one could send a WhatsApp message. Influencers were having panic attacks. Banks couldn't explain why their apps no longer existed. The only way to fix it, have the same person who activated the timeline undo it. So Akin, our humble janitor, the time-traveling cleaner, was handed a pair of anti-static gloves and guided back to the terminal. The screen blinked once. Restore original timeline. Akin stared. If I press no, do I still get paid this month? Nobody answered. He shrugged and hit yes. The lights paused. The city shook. Time cracked like ice, and Lagos rebooted. Billboards returned. Wi-Fi reconnected. Banks sighed in relief. The influencers logged back into Instagram like nothing ever happened. But as Akin walked away, he felt a heavy object in his pocket. It wasn't his phone. It was a sleek, metal device, one he'd never seen before. One with no buttons, no ports, and one glowing word on its screen. Chrono tag initialized. They say time waits for no man, but sometimes, it forgets one.